Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have this new baby in here, and if you don't know me, my name is V. I made so many videos about unboxing, stationery, fountain pens, inks, paper, anything related with this topic. But today, as I mentioned, I did get this beautiful baby, and this one in here is for 2026, so it's literally mid-year. And I don't even remember where I saw this, and I'm like, oh, I just wanna try it out, and let's see how it goes. This one, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this name because of course I want to save that one for ephemera. And this is way too early. I don't even know if I'm gonna be using this or no, but yeah, it's really early. This one is this brand. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to say this name of this brand because it's really hard for me to pronounce it. But let's put this in there. And yeah, so this is the 2026, is in this beautiful dark green. They had different colors, and I was gonna try to get it in black, but I didn't really get it. I bought it on Amazon. Oh no, actually I didn't buy it on Amazon. Hold on, I actually bought it from a small store. I said Amazon because I got something from Amazon today. I got it by Drum Ghouls, and they are the ones that had it on stock. So yeah, but yeah, this is 2026. It says that it comes with 12 months of weekly planner. It has the 2026-2027 planner overview, the calendar overview of 2025, 26, 27, and intern holidays. This, I think, is gonna be a really good contender for the Hobonichi weeks. So let's see. I got it, and it's kind of like hardcover. So let's see how it is. So it has this beautiful kind of like a stretchy band in here to close it, which is always really nice because you don't need anything else. Okay, now that we have it in here, I had to turn on the light because it was getting really dark. But this planner in here is kind of like really hardcover, and it does have in here the elastic band, and also, as I was saying, in here it has like dark, kind of like this spine is also hardcover, so it says 2026. And when you open it, I like to do this, so it actually kind of like breaks in the spine a little bit, and hopefully it lays flat. So yeah, it lays flat in there. But let's do a little deep dive into this to see what exactly this planner has. So it says in here, it just have again the brand that I cannot really kind of like pronounce myself. And then in here just have this space in here. It just say please return to, and it has some area in there that I may cover. Then in here it has this page. I can understand why these pages are always in the planners, but to be honest, I really hate that they cannot open nicely in here, so it's pretty annoying. So I may just paste them together so I'm able to open it. In here it has some months. It does have the 2025, kind of like 6 months in here. I don't know if you guys can notice, but it kind of like shows the back, and they do not really align, so it kind of feels a little bit like I'm seeing double numbers because the paper is really thin. But yeah, that's something I noticed. But otherwise, kind of like the ink is not super kind of like dark. It's really nice. It's kind of like a I don't know, like a dark, but at the same time not too dark gray in there. But yeah, this one is 2025, so this year. And then it moves into this one. This is 2026. So it has the first 6 months in here, and then an area with notes. And then in here, the last 6 months with an area of notes, which is pretty cool. Then moving on, it has 2027, which I really like because I think it will be nice to just set up a future kind of like notes in there. Then moving on, it has this. Oh, I really like this one. I haven't seen any other planner, at least that I like in this specific size, have this before. So this one in here is kind of like the kind of like the future log for saying like that. But what I really see in here, oh, a paper came out, so I guess I have this kind of like a sticker paper too. But what I can see in here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it has the moon phases, which I really like. So this is pretty cool. Oh, and it also has in the beginning the number for the week. And I like that it has a dark line for where the week finishes. And in here it just says the Sunday is the last day of the week. I really, really, really like that. It looks pretty cool. And the font is nice. It's not super crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It just says the moon phases based on UTC. So it has 2026. Then 2026. It kind of comes in 4 months, so that's pretty cool. Every 4 months. And then we have January, April 2027. It also comes with the whole year 2027, which is interesting. It's a lot. I may actually change it for 2026 and use this as kind of like, I don't know, trackers or something. I'm just thinking because I love new planners and this is pretty nice. Then moving on in here, it has the international holidays. So let's see, does it has Costa Rica, Canada, China, Croatia, Czech Republic? That's it, no Costa Rica. So it doesn't have Costa Rica, so I guess I will have to paste Costa Rica myself. But does it has Japan, Greece, Hungary? It has Japan. It kind of has 112. So it kind of has in here the month. It's really, really tiny. It's kind of hard to read though because it's really small. But in here it has the number. I guess that's the date. So let's see United States. So USA says the 1st and the 19th. Yeah, so it's the date that it has the holiday. But it's pretty cool how they can put 12 months in so many countries in 2 pages. That's pretty nice. I like that. Then moving on in here, project plan. Okay, this one is interesting. Oh, so this in here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it kind of has gray out. I think this is the numbers of the weeks, which is pretty cool. And in here it's kind of gray for Sundays. I like this. It's pretty nice. In here it has how many? One, two, oh my goodness, I cannot even count. Let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 spaces in each month. So in here it comes for 6 months, and then comes in here the other 6 months. It's called project plan, but I think it will be kind of cool for tracking. They look pretty nice. I do like that. It's a little bit, now that it's at night, it's kind of hard to see this, and I don't know why, since the pages are not aligned and I can see the back of the pages. It's really tripping me off because I feel like I'm getting dizzy, but no, I'm not getting dizzy. It's just that I can see the back of the pages and I just feel like so disaligned. I don't know, that's maybe just me. But yeah, it has December all the way to 53 weeks in here. So that's it. And then in here, okay, in here it goes right into the weeklies. So this one has horizontal weeklies, so like this. And it has December, January, so it starts in December and January in here. And then it's a little bit different than the Hobonichi weeks. Actually, let me just bring up my Hobonichi weeks, one of them in here, so we can actually compare it. So I did show you guys this one in my last video. So let's actually see the difference of the things that it comes with the Hobonichi weeks. So the Hobonichi weeks comes with this, and then it has in here the year 2025 and then the year into 2 pages. It has the whole year and then the whole past year. I kind of like that this one has only, as I mentioned before, 6 months, and then it goes to the whole year of 2027, but it also gives you space to take notes, because sometimes I feel like in my Hobonichi weeks I don't have a space to take notes, so it's kind of hard to actually use it. But as you guys can see, the Hobonichi weeks is a little bit darker, so it's way easier to see it. And the paper color is the same color, it's the same cream color. of course, now that I'm touching both of them, there is no feeling like the softness of the Hobonichi weeks. I just love this. And I know this year we're using the Sansen paper, but also the Tomoe River paper feeling is really nice. I don't really know what paper this notebook has. Yeah, I don't really know exactly, which is acid-free paper, 80G M2. And yeah, that's it. Let's see. Actually, it will be nice to see if that gets phantom pens, but we can test it. But in here, it has the Jira glass in here, but it's just too small of the space, and I always want to write more. So I really actually like that this one has all of this, because that's pretty nice. Then in here, after this, it comes into the monthlies, which actually this goes directly into the weekly, and it doesn't have monthlies. Oh, that's what does it say in here? 12 months as weekly planner, calendar overview, planning overview. So it doesn't have monthlies. Okay, they lost me. They lost me already. Do they have monthlies at the end? No, it's literally just weeklies. Oh, that is interesting, because I really like it, but it doesn't have monthlies. So, oh, yeah, it doesn't have monthlies. That's so sad, because I really like the planner, but it doesn't have monthlies, and I'm someone that uses monthlies and weeklies a lot. Oh, yeah, uses monthlies and weeklies a lot. So yeah, monthlies are ideal for me. So that's kind of like a deal breaker for me, that it doesn't have monthlies. But I guess they count the monthlies at this area in here, which is hard, because I would like to just take notes in the months itself, but also I would like to have trackers. And Hobonichi Weeks doesn't have trackers. I just wish they were both combined. And then, so the weekly, I wish it has monthlies. I'm sad. I am sad. Yep. So the weeklies in the Hobonichi Weeks. So this, even size-wise, is kind of like the exact same size from the outside of the Hobonichi. So meaning that it just, the Hobonichi is just a tiny little bit smaller. So let's compare the paper now that we are comparing things. So paper-wise, let me put this in here, and let me put the Hobonichi in here. Paper-wise, that one is a little bit bigger in here than the Hobonichi Weeks. And I have it in here all the way. So yeah, it's tiny little bit bigger. But let's put this in here. But the weekly itself, the Hobonichi Weeks, what I love about the Hobonichi Weeks is that it's so small. The dates are so small, so it gives you a lot of space to actually write information. But this one, let's put another page. This one in here, the date of the month, of the week, sorry, is completely big in there. But this one doesn't have the phrases as well, and the phrases sometimes are kind of annoying. But I like that I can see the squares in the background. This one I cannot see. I cannot see the dots in the background. But again, the dots, I think they're kind of like, I don't know, they seem like 6 millimeters, I will say. 6 or 7 millimeters. I don't have a ruler with me right now. But actually, do I have a ruler with me? Let me check. I do, but it doesn't have millimeters. Yeah, I don't have a ruler with me as of right now. I think these ones that I have are 5 millimeters. So yeah, I think that's 6 millimeters, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked it until the fact that I just noticed it doesn't have monthlies. But the weekly itself, they are not so bad. They look nice for weeklies. Let's see. Yeah, the weeklies goes until what? November, October, November, and goes until November, December 2026, 19. And then we're almost at the end. Okay, it goes until January 2027, the 3rd of January 2027. Usually the Hobonichi weeks goes a little bit further, I think. So let me see. March. Well, it may be the same because this one is starting in April, so it goes until, yeah, it just goes until the last week. Yeah, they do match in here. But the Hobonichi weeks, it has a lot of blank pages, and the blank pages at the end, they are dotted pages, so they look like this. And again, the paper feeling amazing. But this planner has dots and then comes to blank pages, completely blank pages. And it doesn't seem that it has many. How many does it has? Has one, has two, wait, oh my goodness, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages, kind of like 1 page per month. Yeah, and that is basically all it has in here, like a pocket, which is pretty cool because you can put the stuff inside. Yeah, has a big pocket. And then it says that it comes with, yeah, in here it comes with 2 different bookmarks, which is also pretty nice. The Hobonichi weeks also comes with 2 bookmarks, but the bookmarks of the Hobonichi weeks are a little bit thinner, as you guys can see. This is way different. But yeah, the Hobonichi weeks has a lot of extra pages, and at the end usually they surprise us with extra information. The other thing in here is thickness. Let's see the thickness. So thickness wise, I mean, I do have inside here one notebook right now. So thickness wise, I feel they are the exact same thickness as of right now, but this one doesn't have monthlies and this one doesn't have any extra pages, only those 12. So the Tomoe River paper is still way more like slimmer in here, but again, size wise they are almost the same size, just a tiny little bit different in there. Oh, I'm so sad this doesn't have monthlies. Now let's do the final ultimate test in here, which is gonna be sad also to test it, but let's test it. I want to test with phantom pens, and I want to test with different phantom pens in here, and even just pencil. I don't have a normal pen with me right now, but I can test it later on. But as of right now, I just want to see how much it shows, because even with pencil, let's put Ola. Okay, pencil, of course, it's not going to show, because if it shows, the paper sucks. But this one, it does look a little bit in there, but it doesn't pass. Let's do this one in here. This one is a red ink, so let's do the same. Ola, this phantom pen, it doesn't pass. That was really good. It doesn't pass that ink either, so I like that. Let's see the next one. This one in here is the Twisby Eco, so let's do this blue. So it says Ola in there. That ink didn't pass either. Let's do this. This one in here is the Kaweco, and this Kaweco ink is the one that has been passing in some of the Sansen paper of the new Hobonichi. So this will be like, for me, the ultimate test. So that says Ola in there. So let's see. Oh, nice. None of them passes. And let's see, I give them a few seconds. Ultimate test. Oh, that tries really quick. Okay, nice, nice, and it doesn't pass. Ow, the paper is really good, really good. And also these pages in here, it has the lines, so you can actually rip them off. The pen is really good in this paper. I am really surprised for the paper. Oh, and I think these are all the testings. I'm not gonna test anything else because I don't have my other pen. But if it doesn't pass the phantom pens, to be honest, I don't think it's gonna pass anything else in there. I really don't, like where I am right now, I don't think I have anything else. Like, oh, I actually, hold on one second. I'm back. So actually, let's test with these other ones that I actually have at hand. It's because I just moved to another place and I don't want to find all my pens in the boxes. So I think I got a good variety in there. So this one in here is the Paper Mate. So let's just grab Paper Mate. And this one is more like a brush pen. So nice. It doesn't pass either. Now this one in here is a Muji one. So let's try the Muji. So this is Muji. So again, if phantom pen ink didn't pass, I'm convinced these ones are not gonna pass either. So that's good. The next one is this one. This one is the U brand's pen. So let's test it out. So U brand. Yeah, nice. It doesn't pass. Let's see. We got this one. This one in here is the Touch sign pen. So the Touch sign pen doesn't pass either. Oh, I like this paper. Okay, this one in here is my Tombow. And this one is black. So let's see. Tombow black, one pass. It doesn't really pass. You can see it, but it's just ghosting. It doesn't really show. Let's see if we do something like one, twice. Nice. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Nice. It doesn't really pass in there. You can see it that maybe at the third time it kind of wants to pass a little bit, but it's still it is still good. But yeah, it kind of shows. It doesn't pass, but it shows it a few times, which is still okay. You can still write over it, but it can be a little annoying for someone. Let's do the mile liner. So mile liner is in here. One. Yeah, it doesn't even show. I guess I should have written into a, yeah, it doesn't show. I should have gotten a black one maybe. Yeah, this doesn't really show much. Yeah, the black one. Now let's try to see if we do a mile liner in here. Let it dry. I'm testing all the possibilities in here. And now let's use these U brands to write Ola over the mile liner. Yeah, it doesn't show. It doesn't pass. Nice. I do really like it. It does show. It does have a really strong ghosting though. And it's mostly when you press it down and there is white behind that you can see the ghosting. But kind of like passing in there, like the blending or whatever the name is, it is not doing it. It kind of shows. The Hobonichi wigs in here. Let me try to see if I have something that I am comfortable sharing. Let me see. Okay, yeah, the Hobonichi wigs in here. I do have all of these things written down. If I do this, it is still showing as well. You guys can see it. So it's kind of like the same, to be honest. Like the ghosting of the Hobonichi wigs and the ghosting of this paper is the same. At least for me, the ones that I got. This is definitely like good. I really like this. Oh, I just wish they had monthlies. I guess I can add monthlies myself, but adding 12 months might not be a good choice. I don't know. I wish Hobonichi sell like a monthly insert like this. It will be kind of nice. I mean, it's white paper, so I can get it and do it myself, but they will be kind of like going out of the way. Now, I wonder if this will fit in here. because it has a pocket in there, right? So let's try to see. Oh, that fits really nice. I mean, that can work. I can literally have one of those notes for my monthlies if I want to, and just keep it like this. Oh, I actually really like it. But again, the monthly part is the one that is kind of sad, so yeah. But this is the 2026 weekly planner and notebook, it says, but it's more like a weekly planner only. I consider a notebook something else, but yeah, this is a hardcover one, and from this brand that I cannot pronounce. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for letting me do this really quick unboxing and kind of reviewing it together. Again, I'm not an expert, but I do like to review products and see. As a everyday pens, paper, and journal lover, I really like to see videos when other people compare things and when they test pens and stuff. So I'm really happy I could have helped you if you are interested in purchasing this for the next year and kind of like go away from the Hobonichi weeks or the Hobonichi branding, or if you never use the monthlies and you just want weeklies, I think this is a really good option and I really like it. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.